Tonight on 50/50, we're going behind the schemes of the rich and famous. We will meet with Wall Street wayward Jason Spelling, Martha Stewart, Ernie Makoff, and Ernie Bevers, all of whom endorse the accounting cookbook. We'll take a look at them then and now.
Are you ready to learn how to cook the accounting books? Welcome our host, Vance!
Vance here with the accounting cookbook. You'll be amazed at how easy it is to cook the books after taking just one look. Make hot stock pockets, Ponzi pies, and even fraudulent freedom fries. Making money has never been this easy. It's so easy even a marketing major could do it. Look at this, look at this. You're gonna love this. Hot stock pockets, you'll be able to get that Rolls Royce you've always dreamed of. Alright, just take this right here, you sprinkle a little bit of insider knowledge on it, just like this, alright? You take it straight over to the microwave, you pop it in for 3 seconds, just watch how easy it is, alright? 3 seconds. Alright, it's ready, alright, you pull it out, look at this, look at this. Your cents are turning into dollars. You smelling this, camera guy? It smells like a payday to me.
When I bought the accounting cookbook, it changed my life. I went from just being a celebrity to being a businesswoman. My favorite recipe from the book is the hot stock pocket. It saved me over $45,000 in the stock market this year.
Alright, check out what we got for our next dish right here. We got fraudulent freedom fries, alright? Making these is a cinch. You make these and you'll never go broke again. Alright, first up, you just gotta sprinkle on a little bit of creative accounting entries, and then we gotta add some sugar on this, because this one's gonna be sweet, alright? Now we just take it right over here to the oven, and you know that we came here prepared. So we already got one finished for you, alright? Just take it out like this. Alright, you just gotta get rid of this one though, because it's got some ethics in it. But anyways, you'll be making money all day with fraudulent freedom fries, alright?
With the accounting cookbook, my favorite recipe was the fraudulent freedom fries. That recipe helped me sell my own assets to myself and still book a major profit. Our stock prices soared.
I was able to get a loan without selling my stocks or giving a bad image to my investors.
Alright, check out what we got for our last dish right here. We'll tell you how to turn an ordinary piece of pie into a juicy slice of Ponzi pie. It's to die for. All you gotta do is you gotta sprinkle on a little bit of deception like this, and then add a whole bunch of fake assets. Look at this, look at this. Mmm. Scrumptious, tastes like money in the bank.
My favorite recipe from the accounting cookbook is the Ponzi pie. Using this, I was able to bring record return on investments without any real assets. And also with this, even you can make money.
Now that we've given you a taste of what the accounting cookbook has to offer, here's how to order. Just call right here, this number at the bottom of the screen, 1-800-555-ACCT. And if you call within the next 10 minutes, because you know we can't be doing this all day, we'll throw in another accounting cookbook free of charge. Order now and get rich.
We're here today with some real investors who had faith and believed in these companies. Can you tell me some of your thoughts and feelings on the Wall Street rich and famous who stole your money? Well, I believe one of our interviewees may need some time to collect ourselves. And you, ma'am?
Well, you know, first I invested in Marvel, and then I invested in Enron. And then I invested in Globecom. And you know, I lost all my money. And it was the middle of summer, and then my power goes out. You know, it's hot. Yeah, I have some things I'd like to say to Jason Spelling.
Given the opportunity, what would you say to him?
I'd like to ask him where my money went.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Mr. Spelling, can you tell me what it was that you did?
I didn't do anything. All I did was book profits based on what I expected them to be.
Well then, can you explain to me why you were in jail?
They say I was insider trading, but I just traded my stocks on the knowledge that I had. Apparently other people didn't know that we were about to go downhill.
Would you say that you're smart?
I'm real freaking smart.
Since you're so smart, do you have any advice for college-age kids who are about to enter the business world?
I think my hero Davy Crockett said it best. Be sure you're right, then go ahead.
Why did you choose to make fraudulent freedom fries?
Why not? They were so delicious, and they made me millions. It was the best recipe in the book.
At this point in your life, would you change endorsing the product at all?
Looking back, I probably wouldn't endorse it now that I'm in jail, but at the time, it was a great idea.
Mr. Spelling, what is your favorite kind of pie?
I hate blueberry. I really like cream pie because when you get hit in the face, it doesn't leave blue little chunks on you.
How do you like cream pie now?
Mr. Makoff, can you explain to me why you're in jail?
Well, Barbara, when you run a Ponzi scheme like I did and take $50 billion of investors' money, eventually you get caught. I just ran out of time, money, and investors.
How has your jail experience been so far?
Well, thankfully, most of my investors aren't really the federal prison types, so I've been pretty good in that regard. Other than that, the food pretty much sucks, but I think we're getting TiVo next week.
Do you regret what you did?
Do I regret what I did? Well, Barbara, do you think I regret taking money from super rich elitist people? Maybe a little. What I do regret is probably confessing to my two boys. Who would have thought that they'd be the ones that turned me in?
Well, I'm glad to hear you're so remorseful. Did you realize the implications and repercussions of your actions?
Of course I realized the implications of what I was doing. I knew what I was doing was illegal. The pie just looked too good not to eat.
And you did it anyway.
I did. And it was delicious.
Mr. Bevers, before we begin the interview, is there anything you would like to say?
I don't believe I have anything to hide. I don't believe anybody will conclude that I acted or engaged in any criminal activities.
Can you tell me why you borrowed millions of dollars from your company?
Based on my counselor's instructions, I declined the question based on my Fifth Amendment right.
What did you intend to spend it on?
I have to refer you back to my previous answer and respectfully decline the question based on my Fifth Amendment right.
What's your repayment schedule for the money you borrowed?
Again, I'll have to plead the Fifth Amendment.
Were you aware of accounting practices which included certain line costs being booked as capital expenditures? When did you find out about the improper accounting activities?
The Fifth Amendment.
Mr. Bevers, do you sleep well at night?
Again, I'll have to plead the Fifth Amendment.
Do you intend to invoke your constitutional right to the Fifth Amendment every time I ask you a question?
Fifth Amendment.
Well, thank you for your interview. Ms. Stewart, what were you accused of?
I was charged with insider trading. I sold shares of my stock in I Am Clone based on information I received from a friend. He told me to sell them because the drug was not going to be passed by the FDA.
Why did you lie about it?
I don't think I was lying. I said what I knew. When I signed to buy this stock, I was told that if the share price fell below $60, that I was allowed to sell it no matter what. And that's what I did. I did not lie.
If you didn't lie, why were you sent to jail?
I think that there was a mix-up. I was just naive and I was taken advantage of, but I did not do anything wrong, and I still feel that I am innocent even though I've been charged.
What exactly were the repercussions and implications involved with your arrest?
I was considered a felon. I had setups to do in Canada and Great Britain, and they would not allow me in to go to a pumpkin festival or to talk about shopping and leisure activity in Great Britain.
Why did you choose to make hot stock pockets?
Well, I like to cook, and the hot stock pocket just called to me. It made me be able to earn a lot of money because I took my stock and I dropped it while it was hot.
Drop it like it's hot.
If you had the chance to go back, would you still endorse this cookbook?
I think that the cookbook had some genuine parts to it. Maybe not everything I would endorse, but the recipe I chose, I don't think there's anything wrong with it.
So there you have it. You should not lie, cheat, or steal, or tolerate those who do. We've seen tonight the true stories of how the unethical decisions of the Wall Street few have affected the many investors who are so innocent. Please remember this and take your ethics class seriously, or next time on 50/50, it may be you. Thank you and good night.